Yeah. No, I thought again.
Those are the punch me on the face.
One ear.
I got it both ears.
Ready? What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It is season 2 of High Five Fantasy Football. It's your boy Lucky Luke back in action. To my right, the one and only Jay, Mr. Big Brown.
What it do?
To my left, the Miggy Leaks himself, Miggs, the king of the North,
Ew,
self-proclaimed.
Yeah, self-proclaimed's right.
Former league champ.
Former league champ. You still holding on to that?
Keeping it really real. And off camera, we have a special guest. He'll be making comments from now and again. And right next to Jay, though, our part-time podcaster. There it is. Bad
Yo,
News Bills.
dog. Yo, Luke, I don't know. Is your mic working, Luke? I can't hear you in my headphones.
What? I'm here.
So why the hell am I next to Bills?
I don't hear you.
Like,
I don't hear
why? I'm not doing this all season, man. Give me Miguel. Give me Miguel, please.
All right.
Oh,
so
man.
who are we? Why are we here? Well, we are a weekly fantasy show. A little bit different from all the other talking heads because they focus on a lot of numbers. We'll do that too. They focus on a lot of stats and things that you probably get lost in as a noob, or it just gets old and you wonder, where's the football talk? Because they're just seem to be adding numbers together like they're doing math, like a bunch of Asians or something. Now, here's what's going on. So we are a weekly fantasy show. So our goal is to basically take a dump on these so-called professionals, because the difference with our podcast is that these two beside me love their football. Okay?
Effing right.
Yeah. They eat, sleep, breathe that stuff, right? And they're gonna see through what these pros consider the right call most of the time. And they'll also be able to call them out when they can see very clearly that y'all got lost in the numbers. So that's why we're here. Hopefully you tune into us once they do you wrong, because it happens all the time. That's literally how I came up with this podcast idea, because I was listening to some people for advice. They told me go all in on Josh Gordon that one time when he was coming back. You remember that?
I remember that a lot.
Yeah,
everyone.
everyone was
Huge mistake.
pissing their pants. I mean, yeah, spend all your fab dollars, do everything you need to do. What just happened? Yeah, and what happened was I lost big
Huge.
in daily, in regular fantasy, and then I listened to another guy. I gave him a chance. This dude told me to go all in on Jonathan Stewart.
Idiot.
What the hell?
Yeah, who are your friends?
Former ESPN analyst. His name is, we'll get to his name. Oh, we'll drop the names later. But today, we're going to take a dump on the one and only, the senior analyst of fantasy at ESPN himself, Matthew Berry.
God. He used to be my God.
If you have done your draft, we're about to give you some regrets. If you're about to do your draft, you're going to want to give us a hug or a high five. Check it out. Matthew Berry's top 200. We're going to go through his PPR list right now. Jay and Miggs are going to tell you what is a little bit too high or what is way too low and what just makes them scratch their heads. Who wants to start this thing off?
I'll start it off, if it's okay with you, Miggs.
Go ahead.
So I want to start with the quarterbacks, because obviously those are the money makers in the leagues, even though you drafted them late.
Yeah.
I got Matthew Berry way too low on Matthew Stafford at 17 overall, which is
Yeah, he's going to be balling this year.
exactly 17th overall. Honestly, it's one of the first things I looked at, and I was like, what the hell is he thinking? 17th overall.
So that's saying if you have a 12-man league, you shouldn't
not even
even consider
starting.
Matthew
Exactly.
Stafford. That makes no sense, right? Okay. Who are some of the names above him that make no sense to you?
So Carson Wentz.
Oh, okay.
Tyrod Taylor, I'll give him. But you have, I think he has Marcus Mariota at 8, even Andrew Luck at 7, when Andrew Luck might have even missed like 4 weeks now. So he went a little high on a lot of those
Andrew Luck shouldn't even be in the top 10, bro.
As of right now, I agree with
Yeah.
you. Yes, 100%.
He's
Not
gonna
even
miss half
close.
the season.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
this is an updated list as
Yes,
of
it is.
today.
It's an updated list. Yes, it's very updated. I
Friday.
mean, I would honestly, if I were to go year to year, I'd probably pick Matthew Stafford over Ben Roethlisberger, Wentz, Rivers, and Tyrod Taylor right there in that list. I mean, easily.
Big Ben is like fading away, man. Like I don't think he can't
Like
play
the
a full
wind.
season. He's another one. He can't
Yeah.
play a full season.
Did you see that famous picture of him with like 20,000 ice packs?
Yeah,
he looks
yeah.
like he looked like he was walking like RoboCop.
Yeah, he's freaking done.
Yeah, he's done, man. He's done.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, back to Stafford. All right. So what do you do with that information? Let's say he's deep down in the ADPs too, because Matthew Stafford's the guy people look to, and he's not going until really late,
10th
when-
round.
Yeah, or not chosen, or chosen as the backup quarterback later. Are you a wait on the quarterback kind of guy, anyways?
100%.
Yeah. So this is definitely a target. You
Exactly.
should look at Matthew Stafford.
Great value at the bottom rounds.
All right, fellas. That was a good one. All right, Jay. Throw it to Miggs. Miggs, do you see anybody on here?
Are we sticking to quarterbacks? Or
You go wherever.
You go
You
wherever
go
you
wherever.
want. Too high, too low. What is it? You let me know.
I got a beef with where he. I'm going to tight ends, and I got a beef where he put Bennett at.
Where do you put him at?
He has Bennett. Let me see. 16, which he's nuts. He's
16?
nuts.
wait. He has Eric Ebron over Martellus Bennett.
Yeah, he
Eric
does.
Ebron's like 50 years old. He hasn't done crap in fantasy. What the hell's what's everybody's beef with Eric Ebron? Like, he's gonna break it. He's been working out for 4 years.
God damn.
So
like,
That's way too low, man.
he's gonna be balling this year.
He has Austin Hooper. Who the hell's that guy?
Yeah,
I
I
don't think I've
never-
ever heard of that guy myself, and I'm a fantasy guy.
Falcons.
Yeah. Who?
Hunter Henry.
Hey, don't hate on Hunter Henry. That was my sleeper for last year, if everybody remembers. I said Hunter Henry like week 8,
Yeah.
and he came balling at the end of the year, man.
Wait. Okay.
He's
So
got Jack Doyle ahead of him.
I respect Jack Doyle, man. You see that man's
Secret
hair?
agent.
It's glorious.
Oh, it's coming from a cold guy over
yes,
there.
damn right. No. Martellus Bennett is way too low, especially with Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball around so many times.
I don't like how they got Kyle Rudolph over Delaney Walker.
But you've been a Delaney Walker since
Yes,
inception, so I'm not
yes.
even giving you credence for that, man. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's foul.
I'm a big Delaney.
Exactly. So I'm not
But
giving you
what the
anything.
hell's Kyle Rudolph done though? He's got potential, but
lots
he
of
doesn't.
touchdowns last year.
Hey, man, he went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That's all he's got, man.
He's not putting up the numbers like Delaney.
Yeah, they think that he's going to cool down. But your call is definitely Martellus Bennett is way
At
too
16
Yeah,
on a
it's
12-man
Celtic.
league is a
On-
backup right now.
He's gonna be balling this
He's
year.
going to be catching a lot of Rodgers balls.
Remember, you said he was balling like he's from New England, and he was balling in New England as a
Yeah.
second backup too. So he's gonna be balling, man.
Kyle Rudolph finished third in tight ends last year.
Yeah,
in
no,
fantasy
Kyle Rudolph
points.
balls out.
Yeah, but Gronk was
Delaney Walker
injured.
finished 5.
Yeah, so Kyle will finish 4th or 5th. So I'm not hating on Kyle Rudolph. I'm just
Walker missed a couple of games too.
so
All right.
Austin Hooper over Martellus Bennett's a joke. So that's all I got to say about
All
that.
right. So, and again, you'll be hearing the train here. This is our new location. Choo choo.
I
Yeah.
want to give you a quick sleeper on a tight end real quick, if that's okay if I throw it in.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Matthew Berry has Cameron Brate in Tampa right now as a primary tight end. My boy OJ Howard from Alabama, Roll Tide, will be the starter by the end of the year. I'm telling you that right now. OJ Howard has wide receiver speed. He's an absolute monster. The fact that he has him all the way down to 20 over CJ Federowicz is a effing joke, Matthew Berry. Effing joke.
All right, so there you go. You gotta, if you have a bench spot to spare, look out for that, and ignore how far down Martellus Bennett is. And
Great value pick, man. That's great value.
yeah, and
I'll take him.
again, look out for him if you want to hold off on the tight end position, because once you get past, what would you say, Greg Olsen, Jordan Reed, then it's no longer elite status.
What
Then
about Travis
it's more-
Kelsey? I'll say 4 this year. With
No,
Gronk.
yeah, I was sorry, Gronk,
Great,
Kelsey.
yes.
Yes, I was going right to the bottom of the
Yep.
list. Those 4 I would say are definite studs, but then the other ones are kind of a gamble. So might as well wait if no one else is picking up Martellus Bennett. That's a good find right there. Back
Yeah,
to Jay.
And Julius Thomas over anybody over there is a joke too. Who's their quarterback now?
Oh my gosh.
Chad Henne?
Speaking of that, they're saying there's a chance that Blake Bortles can get cut.
Not have a job.
Yeah. And that guy was a first round draft pick. Was he number 1 or
Third
number
pick
3?
overall.
Third pick
Keep
overall.
that ish in bounds, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he's killing my man Allen Robinson's career, man.
Well,
God
there's-
damn it.
There'll be enough time for that later. I got a lot of ammo this year. For
Blake Bortles. Sorry, buddy.
Thank you. We need
There's so
that.
much talent on that team, but the guy, he's retarded. He can't get it done.
Not to go off the way, like off the side of this, Jaguars really have like a top 10 defense, but the fact that their offense sucks so much, they're gonna be the
It's
bottom
the
barrel.
quarterback's fault. Dude, that team is stacked.
Their
It's
defense
young,
is awesome.
Even both sides of the ball. It's young, and the quarterback is just retarded.
I think I could throw 4,000 yards in that offense.
I heard he can't even throw a screen. I was reading up talking about like he's messing up on screen passes. How you gonna mess up on a
He
screen?
doesn't know how to run the plays.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the cadence. So that starts there.
One of Miguel's best lines from last season was, "I think Blake Bortles is gonna get a little bit more accurate."
Yeah.
The fact that he went all year defending this man was a travesty. I said it right from the jump. This guy
man.
sucks.
You know-
what are you thinking?
Because I'm a big Allen Robinson guy, and with the fact that they brought in my man Tom Coughlin, him overseeing things, I was thinking, okay, it's a fresh new start. You got a guy that knows what he's doing, but apparently they're like, yeah, this guy's trash. We want him the hell out. It ain't gonna happen. So
Anytime
I'm off
Chad
the
Henne
board.
starts over you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just start quitting yes like Madden. Your life stinks.
For crying out loud, you can't even hit a screen. How
Oh
can you-
God.
You're a
You're a
professional
professional
football
quarterback.
player. 32 teams in the league. That's out of 30. You're professional. The
third
world's
pick overall.
greatest. The world's greatest. The world's greatest. Okay, you're there. You're in the spot, and you can't even hit a screen pass. What the bleep?
Real quick, let's touch on Allen Robinson and his ranking though. Just for fun.
Whatever it is, I don't even know it. It should be lower.
He's at wide receiver 24, ranked 49th overall in Matthew Berry's top 200. Now, is that enough of a value for you to consider him again, Miguel? I'm talking right to the Allen Robinson fan.
I'm a big Allen Robinson guy.
Yes, you are.
But I'm telling you, I'm only gonna pick him up like in between the 6th and 8th round.
6th and 8th round for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Well, it looks like he may not get there, but I don't know. Our bunch, we have our draft next Sunday. I think he might end up there.
Yeah.
You can have him,
really
brother.
do.
I'll hand him to you. I'll
really
draft him
do.
for you. How's that? You can
Yeah.
have him.
Dude, that whole offense is just depressed. The whole team is depressed. I've been watching film on them and both sides of the ball. Like they're just so they're so down. They hate
They hate everybody there.
they hate Blake Bortles. No, everybody's like getting along good. It's just Blake Bortles sucks. Even the CBs are like, what the hell are you doing?
Did you watch that Hard Knocks episode with Tampa versus Jacksonville?
Yeah,
And yeah, they were like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
They just whooped them. Tampa Bay whooped them in preseason.
Yeah.
Let's keep this moving, Jay. Give me another name here on Matthew Berry's top 200 that's bothering you.
I'd probably say I'm gonna go to the wideouts. I don't know why, but Tyreek Hill at 23 at wide receivers. Actually, I think it's pretty low.
That's nuts.
Yeah, 23. I mean, the guys in the special teams, he blew up last
God
year. I mean,
damn.
he's you. I
They
mean,
got
we were.
Alshon Jeffrey over him? No way.
Remember, we went to Fantasy Football Fest, and Pat McAfee told a story about the freakiest guy in the NFL he hated punting to was him because he's the fastest guy in the NFL. Think
Mhm.
about it. That guy's gonna get a lot more screens. There's no definitive running back there. There's gonna be a lot more in the Reed offense. He's gonna be involved in every phase of the game.
They're gonna
As long as Andy Reid knows how to use them.
Andy knows what he's doing.
He knows what. Yeah,
He knows how to use
He's
guys.
gonna use him like
His
Brian
last
Westbrook.
year, he did not utilize Tyreek Hill nearly enough.
Well, he used him back half of the year though.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He
Yeah, he
dominated
did.
back half of the year,
Yeah, he did.
and I think it's gonna come out hot this year. Hot.
So
yeah,
he's at,
I agree with Jay.
He's at,
And they don't got was it McGallen? I can't.
Who?
They
Who?
just the quarterback. I mean the wide receiver they had there.
Macklin?
Macklin,
Yeah,
man.
Macklin. Yeah, they
There
let
you go.
Macklin.
McKillen.
McKillen.
I'm sorry. It's been a
Make
long
it
day.
kill.
Now, even with him there, he was getting a lot of touches. Like I
Yeah,
said,
but
Spencer Ware
now
is
it's gonna be even more
Yeah,
now.
I agree. He's gonna be featured a lot more. I think he's the number one threat.
He's
in that
working
offense right
hard
now.
for that money this year.
All right, so they got him at 54. If this was an ADP, you'd be middle of 4th round, depending on how many guys are in there. You think he's definitely
A little
worth
bit higher.
snapping.
He's
Early
definitely
third.
better
Early
than
third.
Crabtree.
Early 3rd round.
Early 3rd round.
Worth.
I'm
back-
I'm
yeah.
high on Tyreek Hill this year. Also.
I'm very high on that guy this year.
That dude
But
is
as
an
long as fucking
explosive,
Andy Reid
crazy
can get him the
talent.
ball.
Yep.
All right.
I'm
mean, other
looking
than
at his
fact-
touches last year. He has back half of the year. He's had 1 reception, 2 receptions, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, he's worth according to this a reach. Says
Hey, he's in kick return, punt return. He's everywhere, man.
Yeah,
He's
that's
gonna
a
get a
lot
lot
of
of
points.
Yeah,
opportunities.
he's dangerous.
Very dangerous guy.
All right. Migs, you got anybody else? We haven't talked about any running backs. You have any of those? Either of you guys?
Yeah, I'm. What's the deal with
Tell me.
with Isaiah.
Crowell.
Yeah,
Crowell.
yeah.
Everyone is
It's-
definitely in love with Isaiah Crowell.
It's been like the last 5 years.
But he came on late last
Yeah,
year.
he did.
He was a beast last
Yeah,
year.
he was. The last few weeks last year,
Was.
he held it down for fantasy. So I'm not
He
gonna
was.
I'm not
He was
gonna
a
hate on it until I
beast.
see a couple of weeks this year.
Let me tell you something. I had to see it to believe it.
I saw it last year. He was on my fantasy team. I got him off the waiver wire.
End of the year, teams aren't playing for anything. I'm not
It
buying
wasn't
it.
that late in the year, dude.
That guy's
He's
got to
talking
prove it
about
to me.
like week 17.
He's a Cleveland Brown, goddammit.
Well, I told you I saw the whole organization last year. I told you that last year. I saw them
Yeah.
off either. But the question is, it's the people above Isaiah Crowell. You got Marshawn Lynch, Todd Gurley, Lamar Miller, and someone like Christian McCaffrey, even Danny Woodhead are behind Crowell. I got a problem with that. I do have a problem with
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's a huge problem
I
for
think
me.
a lot of people are high on the new additions to the line, but again, it's still the Browns at the end of the day.
What line?
Doo-doo Browns.
they,
Doo-doo
got,
Browns.
they got Joe Thomas and no one else.
Who, from what I'm hearing, here goes, Miggy Leaks. Can I get a, here we go.
I need my own goddamn drop, man.
I heard a rumor
Mickey Leaks
Mickey Leaks.
exclusive.
that the Seahawks are thinking about making a trade to get him.
to Joe Thomas?
Yep.
But he's old, man. Who cares about that, man? He has no fantasy implications either. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah, but I'm saying like that's a little bit of help that'll be gone from the Doo-Doo Browns.
My beef is this dude Crowell's above Lamar Miller, Gurley, Christian McCaffrey, and Danny Woodhead.
Yeah,
That's-
do you
I can't.
question the talent of the actual running back or
Oh no, he was amazing in Georgia.
Okay.
It's just their line sucks. You
Yeah.
can't name me another offensive tackle in that team besides Joe Thomas.
Do you think Duke takes stuff away from him or no?
No, not enough.
Okay.
Not enough.
All right. Miguel, you got anybody else? Because we gotta wrap this segment up real quick.
I got one more because I was talking
Yeah,
about
keep-
it to
keep
Bills
spitting it
earlier.
out.
We
Go ahead.
both have been going back and forth all day on this. So I want to talk about LaShawn McCoy being ranked, fourth overall, whatever list they're out there, whatever it is. I know we talked a little bit about it earlier.
Yeah, freak LaShawn McCoy.
So what are you questioning about him?
Durability.
100% on that.
Mike Gillislee's not there anymore to back him up anymore, so he has nothing to fall back on. So I'd say whoever the backup is, I think it's Williams. Is that right, Bills? Can you check on that backup for me on the Bills?
What, Carlos Williams? I think he's
No,
gone.
not Carlos Williams. There's another one in there. But whoever the backup is for the Bills, pick him up because I don't think LaShawn McCoy's going to last all season, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So that's my B. Fourth pick overall over Julio Jones? I don't think so. No effing way.
Hell no.
Real quick,
Julio
going back
Jones
to
is
Isaiah
stud.
Crowell. He had 7 touchdowns last year, 952 rushing yards on 198 attempts.
I'll take that.
And he's going to be a later round running back. He's going to be that mid-tier running back.
He's shooting up the ranks though, real quick. So you think he's worth it where he's going? Well, we don't have the ADP, but let's
LaShawn
say
McCoy?
no, I'm sorry.
Isaiah?
Well, you're giving the Isaiah stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's the stats you were just reading, Bills.
The stats I was just reading was Isaiah Crowell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm-
And Matthew Berry has him as his 10th best running back in PPR.
All right, and we still disagree with that, despite he's going to put up numbers, but that's too high for you guys, right?
Not way too high. Like people like Lamar Miller behind him and Christian McCaffrey, who I think is going to be used like crazy.
Yeah.
Way too high.
All right, so we got one more minute before this camera runs out for this segment. Miguel or Jay, you have one more name to toss out there?
Just real quick, remember they got Hugh Jackson, and Hugh Jackson loves to run the rock.
Yes, he does.
So, and he's already said that he wants to utilize him
a lot more too.
more. So